Hello guys, welcome back to Racketology. As always, my name is Zach and today I'm going to be showing you how to stencil a racket. So this one isn't going to be too complicated, just make sure that you have a stencil and some ink. And then of course a racket to actually stencil. So let's jump right in and get started. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and begin stenciling our racket. First you're going to grab your stencil and you're going to locate some of the directions on here. This one is just frame center at the top. And then you know that this one goes right here at the bottom. I do make sure that the butt cap here at the bottom is facing up for Yonex. And Babolat and Prince will have their own little directions for you most of the time. So once you make sure that it's in the center, go ahead and choose your ink. I recommend that for anything light colored, then you go ahead and choose something like black or red, or even blue. And then for something that's going to be, dark colored, I would pretty much only stick to white and maybe like a neon yellow. That's just my own personal suggestion. I have tried red on dark string before and people have asked me for it, and it just doesn't turn out very well. So I'm going to go ahead and just begin right here, and you're just going to gently move it around. That little felt tip is just going to start coming out on its own. There's no need to really force it. And gently just maneuver it. Just make sure that you're covering the string equally. Hold the stencil in place. And make sure you have something like this cardboard beneath it. That way you don't get any of that paint splatter on there. Now there's no need to rush it and mess up. Just take your time, go over, the felt tip will do the rest. Just make sure you get even coverage and everything comes out looking nice. Yonex actually makes a couple different stencils. So this one is for a 97 square inch racket. As you can see probably at the top, 90 to 99 square inches for this one. You can also use the 100 to 130 square inch one, which I also do own, which you can still put it on these 97 inch rackets. In fact, the logo just comes out a little bit bigger, which isn't bad. It just depends on what the person wants, or if you're fine with that, or you want to go with something bigger. So now we finish with one side. So all we're going to do is just flip the racket. Flip my stencil and line it back up. So I'm kind of using one center line up here at the top to make sure that I'm still getting that same even coverage. All right. Then you just do the same process. And don't worry about getting ink on your stencil. I mean, it's going to be fine. No reason to worry about that. I guess if you really wanted to, maybe you could put masking tape around it, but that would be a little extreme for me personally. I mean, these are meant to just kind of get ink on them anyway. You see, I'm just working my way around, nice and gently. Getting that little felt tip in every corner and get that good string coverage. Nope. Let's see, tiny little spot right there. One right there too, right in the corners. Usually the corners will probably give you the most trouble. All right. And just like that, it's finished on up. So put your stencil off to the side. And look at that. Got our Yonex logo. You see there's a couple little drops right there, but they'll begin to dry here pretty soon. And there we go. We got our logo. It's going to be dried here in just a minute or two. It really does dry really quick, so there's no problem to worry about that. So now you can go out and make your customers or your own frames look nice and slick. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video, guys. Go ahead and leave a like and hit the subscribe button. That way you can stay up to date with all the future content that we're going to be posting. And leave a comment. Let me know if there's anything that you're interested in seeing from this channel. I would love to be able to provide that for you guys. Well, anyway, take care and happy hitting.